John Alite, as they say. Think it's supposed to be an apostrophe somewhere in that Alite, A-L-I-T-E. But you know, this idiot, his mother was somebody 9 times out of 10 forgot to put the apostrophe there. This guy was a member of the Gambino family, and this guy was the worst kind. Not only is he the worst kind, but as soon as he gets caught up, he begins to tell lies. Do you understand that this guy told lies to get a reduced sentence? Youngest, peep the friendship, peep the honor. Close individual by a group of men that were doing crime, as they say, and they let an individual in. The individual does crime with him, becomes the worst of the criminals. He becomes, as he says, a hitman. This dude has lied. This dude went to the government and got a reduced sentence, and he feels as though it's okay to walk the community still. And he thinks that it's okay to talk to the youth, but he's forgetting the fact that he has to raise his right hand and swear in to that he's a rat. If he don't swear into him being a rat, how can we even honor this guy? If he doesn't tell the children the truth, 100% the truth, how do we tell this guy that he's nothing? He's not even worth the interviews that they're giving him. I don't understand and still don't know how they're on the news talking to these fake fraud hitmen claiming that they killed all these different people. They probably was the assistants of hitmen. These niggas, excuse my French, they so dishonorable that it's sad, and everybody runs with them. Everybody loves the big old rat, huh? You remember when Sammy the Bull said that on the John Gotti movie, not the one with John Travolta, but, or the HBO special one, after Johnny beat the case against the, you know, he beat the RICO law and he come running out, and they say, he said, they all clapping. He said, yeah, John, everybody loves the big old gangster. And John looked him in his eyes and said, you wouldn't know nothing about that. Your father was a rich businessman. I'm effing the same system that's effing them every day. You guys don't get an understanding that the system is only effing you rats. The system is only dishonoring y'all, making y'all look like fools, making y'all go around pretending to be something that y'all not. And what ends up happening is, all you do is pass the message off to the younger kid. So when that younger kid go to jail, instead of him going to jail and saying, I'm done with it, he'll come home and tell, because this rat John Alite has took a time out to explain the rules of telling. And on top of that, his book is dishonorable because there was a pedophile who actually wrote the first beginning of his book, and he had a nerve to say, oh, he knew a lot about John, so nigga, he ain't know nothing about John. He knew all about you. You're the John he knew about, John Alite, you weirdo, you dishonorable piece of crap who goes around the community allowed to walk through New York, and I don't understand that, but allowed to walk through New York like it's okay. And boom, let me get y'all understanding. There are Philly rats, right? It's just I don't know them. You dig what I'm saying? I never swung with rats. The rats that I do know of are rats that are on individuals' cases that have appeals and they're trying to get back into court. I don't care. Some people don't have a chance to get back into court. They're still trying. I'm not going to be the one to mess up them getting in court. But more than anything, let me give you understanding. We never had rats in Philadelphia that had movies. We never had those kind. We never had the Alpo type dudes in Philadelphia. We never had them fellas where they can grow so big where they get a movie. Now, you'll get a rat in the neighborhood, outside of the neighborhood, that you hear him doing snaky stuff, but they usually broke, and they usually do anything for a coin, man. They work, they are informants now. You know, they're not rats. That's what we call them. We call them informants because they have stepped up to the corporate ratting world. You know, what ends up happening is they are behind it. They run after the rats. It's a rat race. Everybody's racing to tell on somebody. So youngins, make sure you don't get in crime. Why would you want to get in something that everyone's going to tell on you? Go get you a job, and everybody's going to tell you about how you can get the insurance on the job after a certain amount of days. They're going to tell you after probation, you don't have to, you're going to get this many times days of work that you're allowed to have off. You know, whatever the case may be, it's not the dishonorable things that's going on in the streets, man. It's senseless murdering going on. It's senseless everything going on. And at the end of the day, it's only guys like Sammy the Bull and Nate Boom Craft who's actually doing the things. And White Boy Rick, he's the head of them, I guess. I mean, they might as well put together one big, huge family of mutts that all run together because these kittens don't got no honor to them. At the end of the day, youngins, you cannot follow these guys. King Earner, live and direct. John Alite, you're a liar. You keep talking about you don't walk around with bodyguards. The lady who was interviewing you put you on blast and said, well, who's the guy behind me? And who's the guy over there? And who's the guy over there? And who's the guy? Who's the guy? Who's the guy? You walk around with bodyguards. You're a rat. Alpo's a rat. All you guys are rats. Sammy's a rat. And I hope you watch this, John Alite. Go get your honorable earners clothing. And you can't wear these. No dishonorable rat can wear them. Only straight up and down street people that get a legal earn or an individual that's getting an illegal earn but has the mindset of coming out of getting a legal earn and the honorable earners because it's about an honorable earn. It motivates them. They're allowed to count too. Nobody else isn't. HonorableEarners.com. Ladies, get them for your dudes. Keep their honor intact. When they say that honorable on there, it makes them keep their mindset in pure honor. In the comments, let me know how you feel about John Alite. Let me know. No, I want to know from the true men, the men of honor, the ones I've been seeing commenting. You guys comment too, but I'm speaking about the ones that's been hiding. But I know it's a thoroughbred or two that just got something to say and don't want to write. I understand. This is, you know, what I do. But you don't want to write. And if I wasn't doing what I was doing, I wouldn't write or probably come to it. But y'all know I'm here. Y'all know my honor intact. Come and write. King Earner, live and direct.